Hello again, everybody. I am here today because I want to talk to you about a book that I was just had the opportunity to read. Any of you that know me may know I'm an avid reader, but this is a book that I think that not just avid readers should be reading, but I think it's a great book for us as home educators. And it is called Teach by Dennis Dinoia, who many of you may know as Mr. D from Mr. D Math. And it's about creating independently responsible learners. And a lot of times I'm sure you guys get the same question I do. People always ask me, I don't know how you do it. How do you homeschool? And how do you teach your kids? And what about the upper grades? And honestly, one of my first responses is that the first thing and first and foremost in my mind is teaching my children how to learn. How to ask questions, who you need to ask the questions to, how to do research. That's one of the really big things I encourage. And Mr. D does that in this book. And not only does he talk about, kids taking responsibility for their education, but he talks about how you can do that and how you can facilitate and help your children become independent learners. So I highly recommend that you check this out. You can get it in paperback form like this. You can get it as an audiobook, and I myself have been doing a lot of audiobooks lately. And you can get it in ebook format on Kindle. And I highly recommend you take it out. I actually did it in ebook format for the most part. I plan on loaning this one out to my friends because I could annotate easily, or at least I find it easy to annotate digitally and do, highlights and notes and things that I can find and reference later. So I highly recommend that you take a little time out of your day and pick up this book called Teach. I really think that it could be a big, important thing in your homeschool to help your kids become independently responsible learners. And I have a full review up on the blog, so be sure to hop over and take a look. I will link where you can find this book, as well as the review in the description below. So hop on over and take a look.